Hello everyone, I'm Tara Winston from Interactions, and it's time for Ask Tara. Alright, so here's today's letter. Dear Tara, I just received my first 360-degree feedback, and I've been losing sleep every night. Some of the adjectives used to describe me are a complete shock. I know I'm not that person. I can't help but look at my coworkers differently now. I had no idea that this is how they felt about me. What do I do now? Signed, Angie from Chapel Hill. Angie, I'm so sorry you have to go through this. This is probably one of the hardest parts about being anybody's employee. And I hate to break it to you, but there's so many people that are going through this right now. You're not alone. So the very first thing is I want you to give yourself permission to feel bad about it. No one wants to hear that their hard work has not been appreciated. But now we've got to figure out what are we going to do now? So now remember, any type of feedback, 360 feedback, performance reviews, all of that measures your impacts on other people. It says nothing about your intention. And so knowing that it may be a gap in perception, people may be misperceiving your behavior or things that you've been doing. It doesn't mean that you're a bad person. It means that the way that they're taking it in is impacted not only by what you did, but also by whatever else they got going on in their world at the same time. So know that your intention does not always equal the impact to everyone else around you. But it's not enough just to get comfortable with it. We have to do something about the feedback. So do not tell your HR person that I said this. But you can't respond to every feedback. Not all feedback is valid, and not everything is going to help you grow and get what you want. So you have to be strategic about which of the pieces you're going to choose to act on. And I will look at it in terms of which are the ones that come from people that really can have a say in my career, if you know that at all. Which things feel like I can actually act against them, and which things you agree with. So go into the list, strategically choose the ones you're going to go after, and then start with the impact that these people are perceiving, right? So if someone says that you seem to be a know-it-all, try to go back and see what behaviors may be what's causing them to misperceive. Maybe they don't know you enough. Maybe every time you go on meetings, you're correcting things because they might not be very good. Maybe you should be correcting them, but all they are receiving is the fact that you keep correcting them. So what is the behavior that may be causing the misperception? And how can you, number one, correct that perception? So do you need to have a meeting with the person and compliment their dress? Do you need to have a broader sit down and bring some ideas and partner with them so that they know that you value them, right? So how can you do some intervention to show them something different about who you are? Once you do that, then you can look at whatever consistent behaviors you've been doing that you can adjust. We're not saying that you have to change who you are, but we do need to own what the perception is that they are receiving about you. I have to draw a line here though. There are times when people who aren't great bosses, coworkers who don't mean you well, or just people who you don't necessarily respect, they look at you and they say, I think you should be different, and you don't agree. If that's the case, then don't change anything. But be okay knowing that there may be repercussions that come later. We're not here to sell out just to be successful. You have to own your own integrity and stand tall on those things that you're proud about. So look, I know it's hard. Angie, I know you can get through this. I've had bad reviews. I know a lot of very successful people have had them. I don't think anybody gets out of this world without a few. Know that you're good. Know that you can get past this. And know that we're rooting for you. If you're watching this and you're like Angie, you're struggling with something, please submit a question on the website. Bye for now.